Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. And there are 3 truths we know in life. Avocados are expensive, oranges are bogus, and The Bachelorette starts filming this week. Who's going to be the Bachelorette? Oh, my God. It's not Shanae. It is not Shanae. Don't worry about that.
My God.
Not her. This is called a red herring. This means I post somebody in case you accidentally click on it, and then you go, oh, no, what's going on? And then it's like, we'll get to somebody else. I know. Don't look at me. I'm not dumb as a box of rocks. We're going to get to who it is in a second. Now, Reality Steve thinks he knows who the next Bachelorette is. That's what this video is about. It's not 100% that this will be it. But if I've got lips like an angel, we know Shanae does, then I'll show who the Bachelorette is. Again, not Shanae. Although you have to give it up. She really is a physical beauty. We don't need to say anything else about her. But I think she would make a Bachelorette. We'll say that. I don't know if she'd be a good one, but she would make a Bachelorette. And now we're going to get into who the next Bachelorette may be. Again, this is who it may be. And again, let me know what you guys think. I'm recording this live on the Patreon. If you want behind the scenes Patreon-only content, go to patreon.com/Dave Neal, and you can catch us over there. And also, make sure to follow us on, Instagram, Facebook, and all that jazz. Okay, here we go. The next Bachelorette. Oh, I've got the wrong buttons up. Is Gabby. Maybe. This is who we think it's going to be based on other deductions we won't get into here. We'll have to see what happens with Rachel, with Susie. I wouldn't be surprised if all 3 of them signed a contract before the season was over. I wouldn't be surprised if they all said, look, if Clayton's going to, dump me or whatever, then I'm just going to go home, wait for the phone call, and paint my toenails. And then that's just what you're going to do as you wait to see who's going to be the next Bachelorette, that is. And here's what Reality Steve had to say about Gabby. I expect the Bachelorette announcement to come Tuesday night, and my guess right now is it's going to be Gabby. It's going to be me. Nothing solid, not confirmed, but after hearing some more things this weekend, that's who I'm leaning towards. Also, at our Bachelorette announcement, I expect them to bring out 5 guys from her season like they have in the past, since all the guys in the next season arrived in Los Angeles this weekend and have been quarantined. I only have 1 guy I know for sure, and others I thought I had looked to be cut last minute since they're active on Instagram, but we'll know who the men are shortly. And once they're released, even though I'll be on Plain Wednesday morning when it happens, I'll be posting their last names and Instagram and anything else I can find on Twitter and IG as the day goes on. Boy, that took a lot of energy to read. That took a lot. All right, so that's who we think it is. Now, we've been commenting on her for a long time. Here's what Dean had to say about Gabby, since Dean and Gabby were lovers back in the day. This is a video from, 5 months ago.
Yeah, especially at that age. We were both 19, but she was probably the second love of my life, if you will. And it's funny actually, because when I got cast for the first show I was on, she texted me and she was like, oh, it's funny to good to see you moving on finally, or something like that. And so then when she got cast, I texted her. I was like, oh, it's funny. It's good to see you moving on. Aww. It's just funny how she was giving me crap for going on the show, and now she's going on the show. It's kind of silly. But yeah, I guess
flirting.
It'll be
maybe?
Funny to see that. But
interesting. Well, we're going to have to keep up to date with that as the season progresses.
Yeah. What's really funny too is Kaylin has a good friend that's on the season as well, and Kaylin is convinced that her friend will either win or become the next Bachelorette, and so Kaylin and I.
Well, now we know it's down to Gabby, Susie, Susie left, Gabby, and Rachel. All right, and then what do we have here? I covered this. Whenever there's someone new on the show, I like to kind of Google them, and I couldn't believe how qualified Gabby is as a well-rounded individual, metaphorically speaking. I'm not here commenting on people's bodies or how well-rounded or squared off or hexagonal they are. You do whatever you want. You can be polygon, you can be polyamorous. I don't give a shit what kind of poly you are. Or mono. You can give someone mono, consensually. Sometimes it's an accident. But anyway, here's what... So Gab... I'm losing my mind, guys. It's only Monday. It's going to be a weird week. That's what you pay for or you don't. Gabby won the Humanitarian Award as a cheerleader for the Broncos, and she's an ICU or a NICU, right? Neo incubator. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get comments. NICU. Okay, listen, I don't know on the fly what NICU means. It means babies need your help as a nurse. That's what NICU means. And here's what she had to say about winning the humanitarian award.
You were the first woman and the first NFL cheerleader to co-win the Pop Warner Humanitarian Award for all the service that you do during the pandemic and continuing to do, doing both at the exact same time, being a cheerleader and a frontline ICU worker. How did that make you feel?
Oh, it was a huge honor, huge. I had no idea, I was even like eligible or that, Pop Warner was debating to give it to a woman and a cheerleader or a nurse and things like that. So I feel incredibly grateful. And also just like, thank you. A lot of what we do in cheerleading is mentor, young women or little girls. And I think like the idea of having like a science-based career, any kind of career, but especially being in science, because it's special to me. Not that it's any more important, but, and, being able to have a successful career, do what you love, and be a cheerleader, and kind of make a difference in both realms. Not saying that me personally, I have ever, made a difference. Like it's a group effort. It's all healthcare workers and all cheerleaders. She's so kind. It feels really, really great to be honored. And I'm just like so grateful, undeserving for sure, but for it to even just be like recognized is huge. And I wish honestly that all healthcare workers during this pandemic, feel like they are being recognized and feel like they're making a difference, because they really are.
Well, a healthcare worker, let's see if she can give some healthcare to the 5 guys and fries that will be attending. I'm assuming, like we thought, she'll get to meet 5 of those guys at Tuesday night's finale, if she's the Bachelorette. We don't know this for sure. But shout out to Mike Johnson for being able to do this interview from heaven. We'd like to see Mike Johnson over there. Just, what are you, in an Apple commercial? Oh, boy. All right, folks. Well, that's it. Not Shanae, but who knows? Would you watch Shanae? I'd watch Shanae. I would watch Shanae as the Bachelorette, but that's where I'm at. All right, well, I got to get going. We got the live stream, 7 p.m. East Coast, 4 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to take a little break beforehand, paint my toes, and get ready for that. If you have any other information that you want to share with me, by all means, I'm going to be letting people send me reaction videos on Instagram. So if you want to send me an Instagram reaction video, you can post it to your Instagram story or just DM it to me on Instagram at DNeals. Those are great because they're 15 seconds or less, which is nice. You can obviously make several of them in a row if you don't get to it. Just tag me in every video you want me to air, and I'll air it tonight on the after live chat, which is 10 p.m. Pacific. And then tomorrow night, I know, folks, I'm giving a lot to you guys. This is the old Dave Neal fantasy suite. You know what I mean? Clayton, he might be taking you to, Pound Town, but I'm going to take it to Recapville, and we'll be there all night long, pumping our palmers. 10 p.m. East Coast, Central Time Zone, Mountain Time Zone, and Pacific Time Zone. So we're going to do at least a 4-hour live stream Tuesday night, along with the other live streams before and after tonight and tomorrow. So you got all that going on. I would love it to have Gabby as Bachelorette. I like her Marilyn Monroe voice. I think it would be great to be like, she's like, wrong answer. She's kind of got that like sexy, sultry kind of raspy voice. On behalf of all the healthcare workers and first responders and essential workers, things like that, I think that's a good reward to highlight someone of her character. All right, let me know what you guys think. And again, it might not be her, but this is a spoiler video. We'll see you guys in a little bit for all of our other content. Bye, everybody.